Yeah, I mean, tryouts are hard. I mean, as I think any coach would tell you that it's the hardest part of the year. And it's not just the 3 days or a week. I mean, you're thinking about it all the time. As a staff, you're talking about it. And kids, like we have 100 days, probably over 100 days between now and the start of our tryouts. And somebody now at the end of our summer workouts could be a heck of a lot different by the time we start in November. And so you're always thinking about it. Most coaches I know have like kind of a list, and they're like, oh, this guy's here and now he's here and he's here. And so it's not just a 3-day process. It's a year-long, year-round process that you're thinking about it. But we have a lot of kids try out. We're a big high school. And I do think that it's important to have a plan and have as many people on your coaching staff involved. So it's not just falling on one person to make those decisions, and to have a bunch of people who are dedicated to making sure that everybody's getting a fair shot and getting a fair look. And is any tryout process perfect? Absolutely not. I mean, you could have 10 different evaluators and they all may think slightly different things on the same exact person. And that's reality. That's why humans are the way they are and they're wired the way they are. But I think that if you do it right and you give kids enough time and you give them enough looks and enough people looking at them, you can come down to having the right team. And we always tell our kids it's not the 18 most talented kids that make our JV varsity roster. It's the 18 kids that are going to make our team the best. And a lot of times talent's a huge part of that, but you want to have kids that are going to work hard, be great teammates, and do well in school and do things the right way. And I think if you take all that into consideration, you end up usually getting the best group.
We typically have tryouts, and we'll call it roster management a little bit. If we have juniors that aren't quite ready for varsity, or they're not going to get a lot of time on varsity, we have the ability to put them on our JV team. And so our first 3 practices are really centered on roster management. Where are people going to go? I've had to cut in the past, but it's been a number of years. I think kids kind of, they're able to see their role on the team coming into a season. They know, and they can make that choice if they're willing to accept that or not. But to me, a tryout, it's kind of like taking a state test. A tryout's a snapshot on one day. It's not what they've done leading up to it in the summer and the preparation that goes into it. So to me, I look at the totality a lot more.
There's a lot of things we do, right? Character is huge for me. I think character is everything. And character, most people think character is you not cussing the coach out, or you not cussing your teammates out, or not fighting. No, character can be, you have character enough to sit in that classroom and do your homework. Do you have character enough to be early at everything, right? So I watch all of those things, because if you are late to these things, that means you're going to be late when it comes to you setting the screen to get a shooter open. You're going to be late, on a closeout, you know what I'm saying? Or you're going to be late on the help side. So all those things, that's how my mind works, right? So it's like, if you're late to these things, that's going to carry off. So if that's the part of my evaluation, I can't trust this kid. And then I usually let them play the first couple of weeks of school. I let them do open gym. That's my way of saying who you are. Because when you don't have a organized, structured type deal, you get to see people for who they are. Anybody, because out of respect, they're going to do this and do that. But if you let's roll the balls and go play. So that way I sit back and be like, okay, I'm not going to take everything away from you. I want to add to what you have, right? So you like doing this. Okay, this is how we're going to incorporate on this on our team. And then, my evaluation, it goes, you're at this level, man. It's not, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's a 5-star. He's playing. Nah, man. Last year I had a kid that was a 4-star, high major kid, came off the bench, right? That was the best situation for our team. When we made a switch, before we made a switch, I felt like we were, I want to say, 3-2 in our league. And, we were getting blown out. When we made the switch for him, coming off the bench, I think we lost 1 game in league play, and which was to Lalamere, and that was a buzzer beater. We went on and won, I think, 8 or 9 games, 9-1. So, just like who fits where, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, it's a lot that goes into it. The character piece is huge. The attention to detail is huge. The willingness to win every sprint is huge for me. The toughness is huge. The communication is huge. Are you a good teammate? You know what I'm saying? So all those things.